Hey guys, and I'm back with another video. So today's video is about Tamar Braxton on the Tamron Hall show. So I just want to give my commentary. So yeah, let's go and get into it. So I had watched the whole video of Tamar on Tamron Hall, and I just feel so bad for Tamar. I mean, she's really going through it. You know, she's not really getting along with like her family members, and she feel like it's a betrayal in the family. Like somebody told her secret, about her, being molested from the age of 6 to 16. And she believed one of her family members, one of her sisters, or, I don't know, somebody in her family was the one that told Iyanla, because when they was on Tamar was on Iyanla's show with the whole Braxtons, and Tamar and Iyanla, they kind of had it out, or however, because Iyanla, she, brought up things in Tamar past that Tamar did not want to, didn't want resurface. She didn't want to talk about, you know, the trauma that happened to her when she was a child. So for Iyanla to, bring that up, and that really did something to Tamar. She was really hurt by it. She felt betrayed by her sisters, one of her family members. Like, how can they do that? How could they do that to her? She said, I know I didn't tell Iyanla. So who told her? It was somebody that was in the family that told my secret that I did not want out. She said, I don't appreciate that at all. So that's why I feel like, her and her sisters are not really seeing eye to eye. And also, her sisters did an interview where it was Trina and Tawanda. They did an interview today, and the interviewer was asking them, how did they feel about Tamar on Tamron Hall show, and the things that she was saying. And because Tamar felt like, they also shouldn't have take the Braxtons saying, talking about Tamar's, suicide attempt. She was like, that's my story to tell, and she said, I just feel like it's in bad taste. That's very distasteful to, bring that up just for a storyline or just for money. And I have to agree with Tamar. All money is not good money, and that is her story to tell. And so that's something personal to her, and she don't want to talk about, she don't want to talk about it. She don't want to talk about her suicide attempt, or that she almost overdosed and lost her life. She don't want to. So why are y'all? It's already, you know, it's just that's not cool to do. She already going through enough. So why would y'all bring that back up? Y'all want her to relive that trauma again. So when the interviewer had asked Trina and Tawanda, they was just saying, well, they not trying to tell Tamar's story. It's basically they're telling their side of the story and how they felt when they heard about what happened to her. But it's still her story at the end of the day, and maybe she don't want it out there like that yet. She haven't healed from all the trauma yet. She's still going through stuff. So why would y'all let that air on, on y'all platform? And I just feel like, at this point, they just probably just doing anything for money. And that's sad. You don't sell out your family member just for the almighty dollar. All money is not good money at the end of the day. So I have to, ride with Tamar on this one. Like, why are y'all putting that out there to the public, So they were just saying, they telling their side of the story. They not trying to hurt Tamar feelings, or they not trying to tell what happened. That's her story to tell, but they just talking about, what, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to play that or whatever. So, what, how they felt, or what, how they was feeling, or what they was doing when this happened, how they showed the clip of Tony. She was in like the studio, and then she ran out the studio when she got the phone call that Tamar was rushed to the hospital, and they said that they was just telling their side of how they was feeling, or when they got the phone call, how they reacted. But still, I don't think she want that being displayed on TV. So Tamar was actually talking to Tamron. She was telling them how she really wanted to get out of her contract with We, and they wouldn't let her out of the contract, and she just wanted to do like another type of TV show showing her in a good light, because all they want to do is, show her, popping her lips and like, get your life, and you know what I'm saying, and he, she, her, me, all that shit she be doing, like when she be acting a little ratchet or however, she was like, she didn't want to display that side anymore. It's a side of Tamar that she's like, you all do not know, when she was like, she want people to get to know, the real her. She's not always like loud and ratchet and obnoxious and, smacking her lips and popping her lips, and she's not always like that, and she wanted to do another show. And so we TV had promised her, if she was to do the Get Your Life show, then they promised her the show that she actually wanted to do. I don't know if it was like, I don't know what type of show it was or however, but showing her in a better light or however. But she just said one day she just wrote to we, and she put out an email that like, she feel like she's about to die, or like if she don't get out of this contract, then she gonna kill herself, or she gonna die, or however the case may be. Like, and then she said they replied back to her like, you being traumatic, you being dramatic, and like, just stop. Just, she said she had got a time sheet or something like that to report the work, or however the case may be, after she put that text out there or that email out there that she was just emotionally drained. She was just tired. She didn't want to do the show anymore. She felt like she was about to die, and they didn't take her serious. They just was like, stop being, so dramatic, or however, you doing too much. You just being dramatic, just stop it. And they didn't take her serious, and she was just like, she was just ready to end it all. But, I just pray for Tamar, I see that, her and her family is not really getting along like that. They said that when I was looking at the interview with Trina and Tawanda, they said that Tamar had blocked them, but they said that they're still talking, they're trying to work through things, or however the case may be. But, Tamar had blocked them on all social media platforms, or however. But it just seemed like they're very distant. And of course everybody, families have dysfunction in the family. Everybody's not gonna get along all the time, and everybody have issues, with other family members. You always not gonna get along all the time. Y'all always not gonna be on good terms or always like each other. Sometimes y'all might have disagreements and feel like y'all don't like each other, or might fall out. But hopefully y'all could get it back on track before it's too late, because this world that we living in, it's like you here today, gone tomorrow. So, try to get right, with your family if you can, you know what I'm saying? But if they just too toxic and, you can't deal with them no more, or if they not putting your feelings first, Tamar, then I understand why you distancing yourself. But, I feel like y'all could be a better family if y'all just really communicate and listen to one another, and just, try to put y'all differences to the side, and, just try to work on y'all relationship. Because I seen a clip of the Braxtons, and it was Trina was getting married. Congratulations, Trina, she got married. And Tracy, she was like trying to interrupt the wedding, and she was just like, she ain't sitting by them. She wasn't talking to the family, and she was mad with everybody. So it's just like a lot of drama, that's going on. So, I was just like, why would Tracy want to like ruin Trina's wedding though? That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? That's your sister. Put your differences to the side and be there for your sister, and congratulate your sister, Tracy. Don't be so, mean, or, I know they treated you wrong, or they treated you like you was the villain in, the family, and they kind of left you behind when they pursued their singing career, and Tony was the lead singer. They was the Tawanda and Tamar and Trina was the backup singers, and I guess Tracy had got pregnant, so she couldn't get signed. So I guess Tracy, she holds a lot of that, still in. She, she feel like, they left her, they shouldn't have never left her. Sorry. So, yeah. She feel like, they was a group, but then they turned their back on her, you know, when she got pregnant, and they went off and got signed and, you know, became like celebrities, and she more so, you know, was just, you know, Tracy, you know, the pregnant sister. So she, I guess she hold a lot of resentment because they got their careers kind of popping, and, you know, Toni was this big superstar, and, you know, they traveled with Toni everywhere she went. Trina and Tawanda and Tamar, and, you know, they got their careers started, and, you know, Tracy was just, you know, like, you know, the sister that got left behind. So, but Tracy, you need to go to counseling for that and stop holding so much anger and animosity, you know, towards your sisters. Y'all just need to try to, you know, bridge that gap and, you know, get back close with each other again. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to at least. I know all families not perfect. Mine's not perfect. You know, everybody go through things. But if y'all could try to work it out, that would be good. And Tamar, you need to, you know, keep going to see like a counselor, and hopefully, you know, hopefully you be okay. I'm going to keep you in my prayers, Tamar. And like I said, I hope your family can bridge the gap and get back to loving each other again. And that's all I have for you all, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to my video. Give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.